If you ever find yourself wondering what gun you should be running that is both cheap and effective, I'm gonna have 3 really good options for you here. What up gamers? My name is Lejs, and with that said, let's get straight to it. We're going to start with the highest caliber of the bunch, the RFB. This gun is really strong, although it has a few clear drawbacks. You can't put a laser on it or a flashlight, and secondly, you're going to need Peacekeeper level 3 because you really want to get the M80 ammo. This is the worst type of ammunition I would recommend using for this gun. However, as soon as you got this, it's super strong. In terms of price, this gun is pretty cheap. You can get it from Skier level 2 at 55k, and usually there's something even cheaper on the flea market. Just watch out that you don't buy something with a low durability. When going for a budget build on this gun, you can get your attachment done for roughly 60k, sometimes a bit cheaper. As you can see though, this is the low end of everything in terms of attachment. You can easily choose to upgrade to a silencer or maybe a better scope, put a better grip on it. That's up to you. I'd probably do something like this and it becomes a really effective sniper. In total, the RFB budget build can be done for around 115k. You'll need some ammunition and some magazines on top of that, but I'd say that's pretty affordable. Since you can't use a laser or a flashlight on this gun, it really promotes a slower playstyle in my opinion. It can get kills up close, but it's used better at a bit of a range in my opinion, or when trying to creep up on somebody. This caliber of ammunition has a really high damage. On the M80, you're gonna get 80 damage. This means you'll be able to two-tap a lot of people to the chest, even though they are wearing level 5 armor. For this reason, this is by far the strongest budget gun you'll find in my opinion. 7.62 by 51 is one of, if not the strongest type of ammunitions in the game, and yeah, we're taking advantage of that here.
Yeah, I think he might be dead, or at least from this nade. No, the boss... Oh, I think I got the guy behind the garage now. Level 54. I think he might have been the guy we saw on the container. VPO naked? I don't know, man. Maybe he's bored or broke. Where are you at? Sorry. Yeah, someone is at tree. Someone is at tree. I killed one. One more at tree. One more at tree. I need help. I need help if you can. Yeah, he's pushing me. I killed one. Is that you running up? Okay, okay. I need to heal.
The second gun that I've got for you is the Scar L 556 version. This is my favorite of the bunch, personally, simply because of the way it looks and feels. It's just really nice gun. I want to quickly add that you can substitute this gun with the 556 version of the MGR if you want to. It has roughly the same price and the same stats, although sometimes the MGR is a bit more expensive. With this gun, there are no real drawbacks like the RFB. It's gonna be cheap to mod out. You can use a flashlight or a laser or whatever you want. You can get decent ammunition already from Peacekeeper level 2 after completing the Cult part 1. I believe you're gonna have to, in this task, you have to go somewhere on shoreline and just check out like an abandoned house. So it's a pretty easy task. You can usually get the Scar for around 60k. Just make sure you look for the tan version. It's named FDE at the end. Again, watch out for durability when using flea market. You really don't want to be buying a busted gun. If you click the settings wheel here while on flea, you can choose to set the condition to 100 to 100. This way, you're only going to be seeing items that are of the best durability. If you want this filter to be saved for the future, you have to tick remember selected filters here, press OK. Now it's on, for good. The cheapest line of attachments will cost you around 60k here. Once again, of course, it's up to you if you want to upgrade to maybe a silencer or a better scope. It's something I do personally, but if you're going for the budget build, this is it. So yeah, just around, let's see, 58k for this one. It's pretty cheap. That means that in total, the Scar budget build will cost you around 120k. Not counting magazines and ammunition. With the full auto option and the laser or the flashlight equipped, this gun actually does pretty well in close quarters. You're going to be able to get the M8 56A1, I think that was right, at an early state, which is going to make you pretty lethal, even to guild players, to be honest. I didn't get much footage with this budget build, but I really like the look and the feel of the gun, and it's definitely something I'll be using a bit more in the future. I'm gonna be modding it out a bit more though.
Where you at, man? Nice. I'm dead. I'm dead.
The third gun that we've got is also the cheapest option, and that's gonna be the AK-103. I mean, this build here is like super budget, right? So you can of course choose to upgrade it a bit, but this is this looks bad, but it can kill people. Don't get me wrong. Here you're also gonna have the option to go with the AK-104 instead. The longer barrel on the AK-103 gives it a bit lower recoil though. The only better point on the 104 is that sometimes like maybe 5k cheaper, so it's not that much. This gun is pretty solid, and you can choose yourself how much you want to spend on modding it. The gun itself is really cheap, so that leaves more room for a bit of modding if you feel like it. Since this patch gave us the buff PS ammo, you're going to be able to get decent bullets right away when you start. So that's a bit of an upside to this gun. The gun itself only costs you about 30k, sometimes 40, depending on the time of day. And considering this is 7.62 by 39, this is a really low price for a full auto gun of this caliber. If you want to go for the super cheap build, you can get these mods for around 60k, yeah, just over 60k, bringing the total cost to, I guess that's just over 90k. I'm pretty sure that's one of the most cost-effective builds you'll find in Tarkov, but don't hold me to that. Personally, I would spend a bit more on modding here. Probably I would, let's see, I would go something like this, put a Bastion on instead. And from here, I have begun liking the Delta Point. And then I would probably put just maybe any type of silencer on it. Maybe another hand grip. I can get a better one. But you know, I would just mod it up a bit more. Of course, this changes the price a lot, but I mean, this is a really solid gun. Let's see what this is for now. So 120k plus 35k for the gun, so that's around 160. Still not too bad. I mean, this is of course no longer a super budget build, but at this point you're going to be having a gun that can really kill people. If you have the BP ammo, it's like the best in the game, right? So either way, you'll be able to make a chat killer for anywhere between like 90k to 160k, not counting max and ammunition. So that's like, yeah, you can go really cheap on this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this budget build too bad in your opinion? Just like the Scar, this gun is pretty effective in close quarter combat. The recoil can be a bit bad if you choose to go with the super budget build, but take advantage of ducking whenever possible. That reduces recoil by a lot. It does take some getting used to though, and you can sometimes get caught in a bad spot if you're trying to duck for recoil control, like in a corridor or in a hallway or something, out in the open maybe. Normally, I would be using a scope with a zoom in it. Lately, I have been trying to try out some of the red dots and stuff, see how that feels. So far though, I still prefer having a zoom option. That's just my jam, being able to fight from a range. But it's good to change it up every now and then.
What? What are all these scabs doing here? I don't get it. Another? Hell? Ouch. Damn. God damn.
Alright, that was all for this one, guys. Give this video a like, and you might find a red keycard on your next scab. Who knows? If you want to see more of my content, click here.